Good morning, Hornet Nation. Welcome to the Daily Buzz. I'm Joe Hutzler. A busy weekend as usual. We have a lot to talk about, so let's get started. We're going to begin with outdoor ODACs for track and field as they had a big weekend ahead of them and they did very well. Let's take a look at just some of the highlights here on a very rainy weekend at Washington and Lee University in Lexington, Virginia. We begin with the first track event on Saturday, the 4x100 meter relay. Ryan Witter with the starting leg on that one. They will go on to finish third in that. Here is Levi Reese, slow-mo, nice hairdo, bro. Looking right at the camera. Yeah, don't worry, we got you. There's Coach Sprecher. He's got a very good program on its rise. Here's one of those great athletes of the season, Nally Deacon, leading the way as she has most of the year. She wins the 800. She'll be back for more later. Now the 110 meter hurdles for the men. Quentin Coe, slow it down. Look at that form. Coe will go on to actually podium as well with a third place finish in that heat, or excuse me, in that event. And then a 100 meter dash, 1 and 2. Evan Truman, Aaron Wood, the only Lynchburg runners in the event, and they finish first and second. Look at the waters fly up there. Not great conditions, but still a 10-9 for Truman for a first place finish. Nally Deacon running in the 1500 and should have sent a prayer up for her opponents as well. Winning again, 2 for 2 on the day in her first two events. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching me from behind. Now it's 4x4, the last event of the day, and our men did a great job. Evan Truman starting in the first leg, one lap around, handed off to Terry Lee Jr., one of his best times ever as a Lynchburg Hornet. It was Operation Get Terry a Medal, as they have not medaled all season long. Handoff from Sean Gamurick to Aaron Wood goes smoothly, and Wood, just by the hair on the top of his head, pulls out the third place finish, and Terry Lee Jr. and the rest of the squad finished third for the Hornets. At the end of the day, the Women's Rookie of the Year was Nally Deacon, and the Men's Athlete of the Year, Mr. Evan Truman. A great weekend overall for Lynchburg. You can go to lynchburgsports.com for all of the results. Moving on to other results from the weekend, baseball with just 2 of the 3 games that were scheduled. A 5-0 defeat to Piedmont College in the first game. It's game 2, 5-1 loss. Both of those games played on Friday. Their game 3 was canceled on Saturday. Moving on to tennis, who also had to deal with inclement weather. They actually played their match against Emory and Henry in Bristol, Virginia. Men's win 8-1. The ladies fall just by a little, 4-5. Now on to lacrosse. The women were on the road at Bridgewater, and 4 goals from Alicia Sandoval helped the team to an 8-5 record. Great defensive game for this squad. They're 4-3 in the ODAC after a 5-goal win. And for the men's team, 6 straight wins for them. Andrew Thomas with the hat trick. 13 different athletes score in the 17-6 final over the Quakers. Moving on now to campus events. The food trucks are back in action today from 11 to 2 over on Monticello Avenue. Cheesy Rider, T&E Catering, Upper Crust Pizza, and Uprooted. They've all been here before. All sales are now going to the student professional involvement for Special Olympics. Also Casual today, 5:30 to 7 p.m. Mixing sounds of R&B, pop, hip-hop, all kinds of different genres of music. They've been featured on America's Got Talent as well, and next big superstars of tomorrow. As we do every day here on the Daily Buzz, we let you know what day it is on the National Day calendar. And today is National Sculpture Day, and we have one of the most iconic sculptures in the world, the Hornet statue. It actually turns 10 this year, 10 years since it was brought to Lynchburg College and eradicated by President Guerin and a lot of other folks involved in the process. And in fact, one of the largest sculptures of a hornet in the entire world today. That's all the time we have for today. We hope you have a great day. And remember, it's a great day to be a Hornet. And we are one nation.